Hello everyone, welcome back to Stitch and Carry Creations. In this video, I will show you how to sew the front part of this children's school bag step by step. In part 1, we cut the front panel. Now we are sewing the front panel. Make sure you follow carefully. Now let's get started. So I've cut out lining and foam for the second pocket because I will be starting with the second pocket, and I also cut out zipper for it. Now I will take the lining, I will place it under the machine and take the zipper clothes, place it on it right side facing up, then take the material, place it on it right side facing each other and stitch it down together. And this is it after stitching it together. Now I will turn it over for top stitching. If you look at it, you will see that the top stitching covered the zipper a little bit. Now I will take the foam, I will insert it in the middle of the material and the lining and stitch it together. After that, I will trim out the excess foam that remain and lining. I'll repeat the same process to the other one. Now I will move to the last pocket, which is the fourth pocket. I've cut out lining and foam for it. I will be sewing the material and the zipper together first, right side facing each other. After that, I will take the lining, place it on it and stitch it together also. Now I will turn it over for top stitching. Then take the top of the pocket. If you look at the screen, you will see that they cover the zipper. It is not an open zipper. So I've cut out the material to cover it. The measurement is 11 inches length by 2 inches wide. I also cut out lining and foam for it too. I'll take the material to cover the zipper. I'll fold it into two and notch the midpoint of both sides. Then I'll also take the top. I'll fold it together and notch the midpoint. I'll take the one to cover the zipper. I'll fold it into two in this way and make sure it rhymes with each other at the midpoint. Then I'll take the top, I'll place it under the machine and place this on it, midpoint to midpoint, and stitch it down. And this is the way it looks like after joining both together. Then I'll take the zipper, I'll place it on it, right side facing each other, and stitch it down. I'll take the lining, I'll also place it on it and stitch it down with it. So you can see I've stitched the lining to it. Now I will turn the lining to the back side and top stitch it. And this is how to make this if you want to make it on your own. Now I will take the second one and use the zipper to connect both together. And this is the way it looks like after joining both together with zipper mouths. Now I will be placing the foam at the back side of the boat. Then I will place it under the machine and stitch it round. And this is it after stitching foam and lining together with it. I've trimmed out the excess lining and foam. And for the second pocket, I've used the zipper mouth to join both together also. That is how to make the second and the fourth pocket. Now I will just cut out lining to cover the back side of both. And this is it after adding lining to the back side of both. Now we move to cutting of the base. Now I will be working on the second pocket. I will measure it round to get the measurement of the base. And the measurement is 35.5 inches. But I did not cut out the exact 35.5 inches. I cut out 36 inches. I had 0.5 inches sewing allowance to it. That is why I cut out 36 inches. And for the upper base I cut out, the measurement is 17 inches length by 2.3 inches wide. And the measurement for the lower base is 19 inches length. But I will not cut out the lower base now because it is the wideness of the upper base that will determine the wideness of the lower base. So I've cut out the upper base and the zipper I'll be using together with lining and foam. In this part, I'm not dividing the upper base into two for the placement of the zipper. I will just sew it directly. That is how the bag is. Then I'll take the zipper, I'll place it on the material, sew both together, right side facing each other. After that, I will take the lining also, place it on it and stitch it together. And this is it after sewing it together. Now I will turn it over for top stitching. So after top stitching it, I will take the foam, I will place it at the middle of the material and the lining and stitch it together. And this is how it looks like after stitching it. I've trimmed out the essence lining and foam. Then I insert the zipper mouth to the zipper. So after finishing of the upper base, the wideness is 2.7 inches wide. Then I cut out the lower base, which is 19 inches length by 2.7 inches wide. Then I also cut out foam and lining for it. Now I'll be joining the upper and the lower base together. I'll place the lower base down and take the upper base, place it on it, right side facing each other. Then place it under the machine and stitch it together. Then I will take the lining, I will place it on the upper base and stitch it together also. After sewing it together, I will put the lining to the back side of the lower base and turn it over for top stitching. After that, I will come to the second side and join the two bases together. After joining both together, I will place the lining at the back side of the upper base and stitch it together. Then after sewing it, I will turn the lining to the back side of the lower base, turn it over and top stitch it. After that, I will stitch one side of the lower base together with lining down. And this is how it looks like after stitching one side of the lower base. And the other side is where I'm going to insert the foam and stitch it together. So I'm done stitching it, and I also trim out the essence foam and lining that remain, and that is how to make the base. After that, I'll take the base, I'll fold it into two and notch the midpoint of the zipper side. Then I'll take the main body also, I'll fold it together and make sure it rhymes with each other, then notch out the midpoint. After that, I will join the base and the main body together, midpoint to midpoint, and start stitching it. Now I'm done sewing the base and the main body together around. After that, I will use the taping to tape it round to cover the rough area. And that is how to join the main body and the base together, and I use taping to tape it at once to cover the rough area. You can see how neat it was, and you can use this as a guide to cut the base for the first pocket also. Now the front panel of our school bag is ready. If you have not watched part 1 where we cut the front panel, please go back and watch it so you understand everything properly. In the next video, we will continue with the next step of this bag. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more detailed bag making tutorial.